Hey Scorpio, this is Taquita with the Realty Tarot back again for the sign of Scorpio, of course, to dish some tea. Um, I've already shuffled the cards, and now we're going to go ahead and get cards out and see what we have for you for March, or the rest of March. It's not too much longer left in March, right? Okay, we have the Seven of Cups. This came out for the Libra reading. I just did that. It's uploading now. And that was literally in the same position, Seven of Cups. So could be dealing with the Libra. Messages do you have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising? You have the Magician. You definitely could be dealing with the Libra because this came out too. Not in the same position. This was like the last card, but it came out. And guys, I shuffled these cards, okay? I shuffled these cards. And for these cards to be coming right back out is crazy. This is like the first time this happened though, because usually I get different cards, but again, like I said, you could be dealing with the Libra. You have the Queen of Cups. This could be your energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. More card. The Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords also came out for Libra as well. So you definitely can be dealing with a Libra. This is like 3 out of 4 cards that came out for the sign of Libra. Okay, we're going to clarify with the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. Clarify the Seven of Cups. Spirit guides and angels, clarify the Seven of Cups for Scorpio. For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. It's like a lot of cards just keep flipping out. None of them going everywhere, right? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. What messages do you have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising? Clarify the Seven of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Cups, Spirit guides and angels. You, you guys probably are really dealing with the Libra. I have a Ten of Cups. This card came out the same. This is a whole nother deck. Like, I'm telling you, you guys probably are dealing with the Libra. These are the same cards. I feel like I'm doing the same reading over again. Have the Emperor for the Magician. Clarify the Queen of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords. We have the Five of Cups. Let's clarify with the Gilded Tarot. Let's clarify the Ten of Cups and the Seven of Cups. I'm trying to think of what card came out with the Ten of Cups and the. I think it was the Knight of Wands. So if the Knight of Wands come out, I know something. The Knight of Wands didn't come out, but the Nine of Wands came out. I was about to just like, I'm done. Well, let's clarify the Emperor and the Magician. The Emperor and the Magician, Scorpio, in love, Sun, Moon, Rising for the rest of March. Emperor and the Magician. You have the Hermit. You have 3 major arcanas on top of each other. You have the Magician, the Emperor, and the Hermit. That's a lot of energy right there. A lot of powerful energy, Scorpio. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Love and fire and passion. That's good. Let's clarify one more card on top of the Queen of Wands. We have the Six of Wands. I love that combination. The Queen of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Six of Wands. Yes. Then this card just flipped. Judgment. That was on top of the Eight of Swords and the Five of Cups. So let's go ahead and clarify. So we have the Seven of Cups, we have the Ten of Cups, and we have the Nine of Wands. Same cards came out for Libra, except that this Nine of Wands was a knight. It'd have been nice if it was a knight, right? So what I'm getting from these cards is with the Nine of Wands, it's like a lot of heavy energy. This is something that you may have been carrying, a lot of burden, something that you've been carrying a long time. I feel with this, I feel like what I'm getting is that you've been possibly like dealing with a lot for a while. As far as trying to find your Ten of Cups, your true happiness, your life's fulfillment, the thing that is your ultimate happiness. I feel like you've gone through a lot to get to it. And then I feel like you've been through a lot, like you had a lot going on. With the Seven of Cups, it can be confusion. It can be a lot of options. It can just be you being in a lot of places at once, like just doing a lot. So I feel like with these two cards paired together, I feel like there's been a heavy burden, like there's been a lot going on, and you've had a lot of different options. I feel like you've been through a lot of different possibly relationships, if not relationships. You may have just been through a lot of just shit with somebody, if not with just one. I feel like it's been several people though. I feel like every time all of these people you've dealt with, there's like an extra wand. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you were dealing with this relationship and you got a wand from that relationship because it was heavy in baggage. Then you went to a different situation. It may not have been a relationship, but just a situationship. And then guess what? You got a wand from that particular person. So I just feel like it's just been like a lot. Every situation you have occurred, you got a wand, and now you've been carrying all of these wands along your life. And I feel like you've been doing all of this to get to this. I feel like you've been carrying all of this to get to your ultimate happiness. I feel like you're not there, but I feel like this is what it takes to get here. You see what I'm saying? I feel like you've just been through a lot, and your place you're going is here, but you just been through a lot of shit with people, like just a lot, and it's just been different people. It's not been the same person. It's just been different people over the years. It's not just like maybe this year, last year. I just feel like overall you've just been through so much, and you're still not in a relationship. You're still not where you want to be in as far as love goes, not as far as life, but since it's the Ten of Cups, I feel like it's love, and I feel like you just have not been having a good time. Like nothing's been really working out for you. And then you have the Magician, you have the Emperor, and you have the Hermit. So the Magician, I look at that card as just you being able, you have the tools, resources, you have what it takes. Just like I was just saying in the Libra video, the Ariana Grande song comes to mind, the Seven Rings song. I want it, I got it, and I feel like whatever you want, you got it. So with the Magician card, I feel like you have the tools, the resources, what it takes to manipulate or maneuver things the way that you want them to. Like you hold the power in your hands, whether you know it or not. With the Emperor, I feel like you're making boss moves. I feel like you're head over heart. You're not, maybe, the your heart is what got you all of these wands in the past in the first place. So now you're like, look, I'm using my head. I'm no longer leading with my heart. I'm leading with my head because my heart has gotten me all of these wands, and this is just some bullshit. And I'm trying to get here. So I feel like you're switching it up. I feel like like, hey, my heart has kind of led me astray so many times, several times with the Seven of Cups. And now, I know I've learned my lessons. Now, you know what? I'm bossing up, and I'm going to lead with my head over my heart. Your heart is still in it. You're a Scorpio. You're a water sign. So your heart is still in it, but you have that common sense to know, like, look, I can't do this. I can't go all in and be so emotional about the situation or about this person anymore, because I know, or the next person, because I know that if I do, I know where it's led me in the past. And then with the Hermit card, I feel like you're just going with, that's you going within to figure that out. That was you going in, having that conscious conversation with yourself. Like, look, it ain't worked. This, you've been doing something a certain way and it hasn't worked thus far. And now you're like, okay, what can I do different? How can I go about dealing with people in a different way, in relationships or situations, to get a different result? And again, you have the Magician card. You have what it takes. You know what you need to do. You have the power and you have what it takes to go about the situation in a different way, and you're bossing up, and you're just doing what you have to do so you can get what you ultimately want, which is your, ultimate happiness. And then I have here the Queen of Cups. This can be you, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or it can be someone you're dealing with. But I really feel like this is your energy. I feel like you're ready to offer. Like, as you can see, she's sitting here with her cup in her hand. She's like, okay, yep, I got it all together. All of these wands, all of this drama, this bullshit, this pain, this suffering that I've been through all these years, it has prepared me for what's to come. And now I'm sitting here on my rock. I'm waiting. I have my cup in hand. Who's going to come? And then with this Ace of Wands, I feel like either there can be this new passionate beginning that you're starting with somebody. It could be somebody from the past that's it kind of is restarting, or it can be a new person. It just really depends on your situation. But whatever it is, I feel like there's a new passionate beginning. Either you're one to offer this person a new passionate beginning. And I feel like whatever it is, I feel like you're going to be successful in it. I feel like there's going to be a lot of success, because, with the Six of Wands, it's victory. So I feel like you're going to be successful with in the future. I know in the past you've had it rough. Believe me, I'm a Scorpio sun, so we've had it rough these last, 10 years or so. So, but I do feel like in the future, or currently, this could be the current energy, or this can be future energy, I feel like you will be victorious. Now, with the Ace of Wands, I do get sexual energy, just to let you all know. And I know us Scorpios, we get a bad rep, like, oh, you're a Scorpio. They sexualize us, like, oh, you're the gods and whatever of sex, and, like, we demoralize sex. But us Scorpios, we're not like that. We have, like, not all Scorpios, it just depends on your ascension level, your maturity level, where you are in life. But once you get to that maturity level, I feel like most Scorpios, they lead with they have to have some type of, loving and, mental stability connection with you in order to even be able to go there with you sexually. Or to have that, strong sexual connection with you. Don't get me wrong, some people can, and it's not just Scorpios, there's other signs that can just go out here and just have sex with whoever. If that's you, that's you. But, I just feel like a very mature Scorpio is not going to result and, degrade themselves to just be out here just doing whatever with whoever, unless they have that love, especially with the Queen of Cups, they have that love to go along with it. They have some type of connection besides what's between their legs, you see. So, but I do just what I'm getting. I'm also getting, passion, because the Ace of Wands, I mean, it's a wand. So, like, I just get a lot of sexual energy from this Ace of Wands. I feel like this is like a new beginning and some type of sexual love kind of connection here, because you have the Queen of Cups and you have Ace of Wands. So whatever this connection is, it's both love and fire and passion, and it's gonna be really steamy and hot in the bedrooms. Okay, they're gonna fog up the windows. All right. And then, like I said, you're gonna be victorious. Like, there's gonna be a lot of success with this connection. I don't know who it could be with. I mean, like I said, it can be with It could be with a fire sign because you have the Six of Wands and then you have the Ace of Wands. So it can be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. So it could be with a fire sign, or it could be with the water sign because you have the Queen of Cups here. But I believe that the Queen of Cups is your energy, Scorpio. And I feel like you may be dealing with the fire sign. Let me know in the comments if I was right. And then we have the Eight of Swords, and then we have the Five of Cups, and we have Judgment. Judgment is a second chance in something, okay? So, again, remember when I said with the Ace of Wands, this could be somebody coming back from the past and you're sparking up that kind of connection with that person, or it could be a new person. But with this Judgment card, I feel like this is a second chance. With this Eight of Swords, this could be you in your head about something. And then, or the other person in their head. And then the Five of Cups. I feel like this is kind of like the Five of Cups is you kind of crying over spilled milk. You're just kind of like gloomy and you're looking at what you've lost and not looking at what you still have left. So maybe you have lost um, something with this person, some type of love or connection with this person in the past. And with the Judgment card, I feel like, this person can be coming back around and you still have a couple cups left, to kind of deal with this person. There's still some type of love there. I feel like something was lost. Don't get me wrong. I do feel like, there was some hurt, there was some pain there. But I do feel like this person is coming back around. There's going to be a second chance with Judgment. Anytime Judgment, like especially a major arcana card come up, and since it's the Judgment major arcana card, I just really feel like that spirit saying, hey, this is us giving you a second chance with this person. So either it's this person coming back around, either it's this person coming back around to you or you're giving this person a second chance. And like I said, with this Eight of Cups, this could be you in your head about this person, trying to kind of figure out like, hey, should I give this person a second chance? Should I let this person back in again? Or maybe this is this person's energy. Maybe they're trying to figure out if they should come back around and like, open up those wounds again. But I just really feel like this is somebody else. The Judgment is like a resurrection or something. So I feel like this is something that a person, this may be somebody that you were with in a relationship, or it could be somebody that you were dealing with, not necessarily in a relationship, but a situationship. And maybe it just didn't go as far as you wanted it to go. But now Spirit is saying, hey, we're going to, kind of resurrect this situation. And I just feel like this is something that you're really in your head about. I feel like this is not necessarily somebody that may have hurt you, because I don't really get any like, okay, this person hurt me cards. I just feel like this could be somebody who kind of left you out, like kind of didn't go all the way there with you. You know what I'm saying? Like you are just kind of like, I feel like you're in this energy of just like reminiscing about what you all had, or what it could have been, and thinking like, okay, it never took off, it never went anywhere, and you're kind of stuck in your head about that energy, and you may be wondering if this is going to happen again. If this person does come around, maybe this person has already come back around, and maybe you're thinking like to yourself, like, would this be more or less the same situation it was in the past? Will this be any different? And you're just kind of in your head a lot about it. Like, I don't know, you just don't know what to do, but you can pull the blindfold off of your eyes at any time. Remember, you're the magician. So you have the power, you have what it takes to get through this, maneuver through this, and if you want this, you got it. You have this in the bag if you want it. You're going within, and guess what? You're making boss moves. So again, if you want this connection, you got it. I feel like somebody has come back around. They're offering their wine. They may be coming in with some type of sexual advances to kind of get back in your little good graces. They may be flirting and all that other good stuff to kind of get back in your good graces. And you're like, you know what? This is the same thing they did last time. And guess what? It gave me a wand. They added to this wand collection over here. And so I don't know if I should let them back in. But I feel like Spirit is saying maybe you should, especially with this Judgment card here. And then, like I said, I have the Six of Wands. So I feel like there will be victory. There will be success with this person, okay? So that's what I'm getting. Let's pull a couple of these love oracle cards. Card flipped. See what that card was. If I can find it. Okay. All right, so this card came out. It's called Photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. So I feel like could be your energy. This could be that person's energy. I feel like this is somebody that you dealt with already. I initially got that feeling with the Ace of Wands, but then when I seen the Judgment card, I'm like, yeah, this can be a second go around with this person. But I feel like, yes, you are thinking about this person. You may be looking at some of the pictures you all took together. They can be thinking about you. And that's why they kind of contacted you and want to offer their wand or whatever. It could be a female, but she wants the wand, right? Let's get a couple more cards. So I have paradise. I have happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So I feel like you may have had a very loving, lighthearted relationship with this person. Um, and you're just looking back on all those fun times you both had with each other. And that's what that Five of Cups energy is. That's why you're in your head, because you're like, I don't know. Like, this is kind of what it was before. This is what it was before. And then I have I like you. Someone liked you. Romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date. So again, with this Six of Wands, this wand energy, somebody likes you. Somebody's wanting to offer their wand. Somebody's wanting to offer their cup. Somebody is wanting to offer something to you, or this is you wanting to offer it to them, and you really like this person. But again, I do feel like there could be success. I just feel like it depends on, how you play your cards. Freedom of speech, freedom of action is all in play here. The cards say what they say, but things can also always change. Energies can always change. But that's what I'm getting. And I'm going to pull one of my cards here, see if there's an additional message for you. It says, finish what you started. So, I don't even know what else to tell you. Judgment, somebody coming back around, something didn't take off like I was saying in the earlier, something didn't take quite off like you wanted it to. Finish what you started. This is Spirit telling you, finish what you started. Whatever the situation was with this person, yes, you're in your head. But part of love and finding true love and finding your, abundance of happiness is taking risks, taking chances. And even though I know us Scorpios, we can be like, once you mess us over, like, that sticks with us forever. Like, we will forgive you. We can move on. We can be cool. But in the back of our minds, we always are going to remember how you did us. So we're not going to give you the luxury of being able to do that to us again. So by any way we can help it to prevent that from happening, we're going to avoid that situation. So, yes, you may be in your head right now, like, look, I ain't about to let so and so do me like that again. They hurt me. They left me out to dry. This didn't take off like I wanted it to. added to my wand collection and I ain't got time for it. I don't need another wand because I already got 9. You already about to be at 10. You can't take no more. So you like, look, I can't deal with no more bullshit from nobody else. So either you're gonna come or you're gonna come correct or just leave me the fuck alone. I know that's your thought process. See, I'm talking for you, you know? But I feel like anything worth having is worth fighting for. And I feel like if this is somebody that you are really passionate about, or you really had this lovey dovey relationship, you know, with this person, and this person made you happy, I feel like just finish what you started. The worst that can happen is it doesn't work out for you. But at least you know what I'm saying? You don't want to live with that regret and be like, dang, well, maybe I should have, you know, gave this person a second chance, whatever. The worst that can happen. But again, I know you don't want your time wasted. Who does? But there's so many different ways that you can see how things are going to go without it being a longevity situation. You will know right off the bat if somebody is really about, you know, trying to, you know, kind of spark this up again and really do something with you, or if this person is just here to probably just to have sex or just to mess around or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like there is some love here. I do feel like there's love. I feel like there's some type of connection on both ends. And I feel, again, Spirit is saying that this is a resurrection. This is going to be a second chance. And Spirit is saying, finish what you started. Okay. Maybe the timing was off in the past. Maybe they were doing this, you were doing that. You know, a lot of times timing has a big bearing on us people in relationships and how we connect and how we come together. You know what I'm saying? So also keep that in mind as well. But I do overall feel like you're in boss mode. You're going this time around, you're not going to lead with your heart, you're going to lead with your head. So you're going to be more wiser and you're going to move in different ways. Again, if you want it, you got it with the Magician card. So, and you in the Eight of Swords energy, you can pull that veil over your eyes whenever you want to and just walk out of that energy and say, hey, I'm going to take a chance on this. Okay. So again, don't overextend yourself. You know, make sure it is, you know, mutual energy with this person, because you don't want to end up in the same situation again. But again, I feel like Spirit is saying this time is going to be successful. This time, you know, things are kind of going to go the way that you may have wanted it to go the first time. Okay. I'm sorry I kept you all long. This was like one of my longer readings, but I just felt like Spirit just had wanted me to say so much to you all. Okay. So thank you. And I have see, I was just looking at the bottom of the deck and seeing what was on the bottom of these decks. But that's all I have for you, Scorpio. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know if I'm right about that fire sign. Is it a fire sign that you're dealing with? Let me know. All right. Until next time, Scorpio. Bye.